Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of FTB Infinity Evolved Skyblock with Arturio Emerys. So today there's a couple of things that I want to do. One of them is, now that I've got this automated system set up, oh man, I gotta move that. Do not brush up against the rock crusher. It hurts. I've got this system set up here to automatically produce ore and automatically process it. And what I'm discovering is these macerators are just way too slow. Now, I could make upgrades for them, overclockers and stuff like that, but I think I'd be better off making a couple of pulverizers. The overclocker, I haven't quite figured out how you make the coolant cell for it. Like, I know how to make the empty cell, but you need fluid transposers, then you have to put some kind of fluid in it, and I don't know what that fluid is. So until I figure that out, this is the route we're going to take, where I'm going to make some pulverizers. So the good news is I have prepared this ahead of time. That's how you make pulverizers, right there. I probably could have paused on that a little longer. But so basically you need some copper gears, redstone reception coils, flint, pistons, and then a basic machine frame is what I used. Let's let this cycle around. There we go. And this takes a fair amount of power in a certain amount of time. I think it took about 10 or 15 minutes to make 8 of these with the power system that I have and 4 lasers. So now I need to figure out how to get these configured. Okay, so for gravel, do I have any blocks with me? Yeah, I have some blocks with me. All right. So I made more pulverizers than I really need, but that's okay. They'll eventually get used for something. Okay, so that should work for making just gravel. And yeah. And then these will be for sand and dust. And I hope I can make this work properly, because that would really be awful if I can't. Where it gets tricky is figuring out how to deal with the byproducts. All right. Now, where this gets tricky, yeah, that's going to be really, really close to the roof, but we'll see if I can make it work. Now, so I have to pipe the cobblestone that's produced into each one of these machines. And they're not going to do anything until they get power. So it'll basically just fill this inventory of that first one. And that's all it'll do for now. Yep. And fortunately I have just enough space between the upper floor so that it won't cause me a problem. Okay. Come on. There, now all three of these should start filling up. Oh, not quite yet. It filled up that one. It should be filling up these other two now. Ah, there it goes. All right, so now I can help it out a little bit. Oh, wow. Interesting. Okay, so now what'll happen when these get power is this pulverizer will make gravel, and I'll set it up so that the gravel will feed down here. This pulverizer will take that gravel and turn it into sand. That sand will come down here, and that will make dust, and that will come here. And the way you do that is with this configuration tab. You see how these are color-coded? Blue, red, and yellow. Blue is the input. Red is primary output. Yellow is secondary output. Okay? So what I really want is, this is the front face. All right? And you can't input or output to the front face, so that's where they're going to get their power from. So I want the input to be the top, so I'm going to leave that blue. And on this side, I'm not going to pull anything from that side, so we're just going to bypass that. There we go. We'll turn that one off. Now this one is going to be secondary, and this is going to be primary, and this is going to be nothing. Okay? And what that'll do is it'll receive cobblestone from the top. It'll output the secondary stuff to the side, and the primary output will go to the bottom. And so now all of these need to be configured exactly that way. Like that. There we go. And the same for this last one. And I'll have to use transfer pipe to kind of route this. Like this one, the secondary output on this one is going to be dust. So that needs to basically route down to the storage barrel here. Uh-oh. No. I didn't think it was that close. But apparently it is. Fortunately, it's easy to fix. All right, so this one is going to produce dust. Is I can reconfigure this one so that the primary output is here and there's no output there, because again, this one, it'll be getting sand and it'll be producing dust, and there's no secondary output. So if I do that, I can take this away. There. Yeah, let me think about this for a minute. And we're going to take that out of there. And here's what we're going to do. There we go. And then when the moment comes, I'll have to go get one more transfer node. I thought I had set. Oh, okay, I see. Oh, really? You're going to set that on fire through that cobblestone block? How is that possible? Please explain that to me. There. Let's see you do it now. All right. Back to what we were doing. Okay, we're going to configure this. Receives. All right. We'll take that out of there. We'll take that out of there. And we'll put them right there. There shouldn't be any in this one. All right, so let's try this again. These ones don't get anything. Primary output to the bottom, secondary output to the side. So this one will get cobblestone, it'll produce gravel and sand. The gravel will come down here and that'll get turned into sand. So both of these will be dumping sand out to the side. And this one, there will be no, oh, wait a minute. This is also going to produce dust. What am I going to do with the dust? Yeah, I do need that. Okay, input, primary, secondary. Now, what I think will happen is I think it should just sort all of these to the appropriate barrel. And then the same for this one. And that one is already configured. I just need, technically, I guess I need 3 more transfer nodes. So let's go make some of those real quick. Now this won't be the fastest thing in the world, but it should work. Now, there we go. One left over. Now they just need power. And I think these will run faster than the macerators, but they may also use more power. So now the gravel will come up, it'll feed them all from the top. And the feed lines should not interfere with the product lines. There we go. And, you know, again, it's not the fastest thing in the world, but at least now I have a way of getting the stuff I need without relying on this here, which just isn't fast enough. So at some point, I suppose I could replace this with something like this, and I may or may not do that, I don't know. So the whole point of this was I wanted to make some glass. Why is that one not getting? Okay, that one's getting cobblestone, but it's not getting much. Why isn't it getting more than that? And maybe it's just too slow. It probably needs a stack upgrade and a speed upgrade, which I think I have some. So let's go. There's a stack upgrade and a speed upgrade. All right. Okay, blue is input. It should be getting cobblestone from there. And this one's still getting cobblestone, unless it's slowly running out. This one is running out too. Will this not work until it finally fills this? That shouldn't be the case. I mean, it should That should just be a pass-through. Oh. There we go. Yeah, this is not outputting. It's not getting any power. Why is it not getting any power? Okay, why would it work for a minute and then stop? I mean, okay, it has power. I think this just means there's no power running through here at the moment because there's no draw. Yeah, these all say... Okay. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to break all of this. Which means I'm going to need a little bit of cobblestone to reach it again. And we'll see if kind of resetting this will fix it. Alrighty. Okay, it's sort of working again. Did it not like... I mean, this is exactly what I had it doing before. Did it just not like having a stack upgrade in there? Which seems a little strange. Let's see if I can hit that. Well, sort of. Oh, nope, that's not where I wanted that to go. Okay, it's working again. Yeah, that was, I'm not really sure what happened. I put a stack upgrade and a speed upgrade in here, and for some reason it stopped outputting cobblestone at that point. I don't really know why. But it seems to be working now. So I should be able to just go grab, that is sand, right? Yeah, it looks more like dust, but it's actually sand. And I can make some glass, which is why I did all of that, was because I needed glass and I didn't want to have to go make sand by hand. So, sorry that was not quite as smooth as it could have been, but I think it's useful to some people to kind of show you how those pulverizers work and how you can configure them for input and output and do different things with them. But if you enjoyed the episode, please leave a like on it. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, it'd be great if you could subscribe. And if you have any questions or comments, please leave them on YouTube and I'll answer them when I can. Thank you for watching. This is Arturio Emerys signing out.